son-in-laws, James May. He asked me if I could do Johnny Cash, and I said, well, the only few songs I do of Johnny Cash. I'm Gerald Howell, the living legend in Jacksonville, Florida. And I wanted to bless him with Johnny Cash songs.
Back up a little bit.
I'm gonna do this for this guy, James May,
Getting a light.
on the north side of Jacksonville. I'm sitting in one of his chairs and my sugar's up 400 and I don't even know how to play the guitar. But you know, I said if you believe in the Lord, he can make it happen. And here's old Johnny Cash, he's in heaven. And the circle won't be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. Daddy sing bass, Mama sing dinner, me and little brother's gonna join right in there. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. And the circle won't be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. Daddy sing bass, Mama sing dinner, me and little brother's gonna join right in there. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Thank you. That was Johnny Cash. All right, I'm gonna do a saying for the Lord, then I'm gonna do this next video, and I'm gonna have to close it up because my sugar's up pretty high. I think it's 350 or 400. Don't know. This is the song I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm gonna tell a story about Jesus. Jesus in North Carolina. One day I went to visit my sister Ernestine, and I think I was around 34 years old with my first wife, Vicki. Or the second wife. I've been married 4 times. Can't remember. If I say a lie, I apologize for it. But I went to North Carolina and I had God to answer me and talk to me with my prayer. And I told him I wasn't a believer. I didn't believe in nothing. I come up from a poor family, been beaten with a cow whip all my life. And there was about 17 kids in our family, and 14 can't remember that either. As you get 62 with open heart surgery, and you don't remember a lot no more. But my daddy and mama did a good job raising all of us kids, and we come from up north all around the world. That wherever we went, guess what? My daddy and mama took care of us. Back in Depression, that's all it was to make babies, so that's what they told us, why they didn't have a job. He shipped turpentine boxes, and my mama, she scrubbed the clothes on the washboard, wrung chicken necks for chicken and dumplings. But anyway, God had a blessing he shared with me, and I want to share it with you too and all the world. I want y'all to share it with your friends. He says, if I can move a mountain overnight and the stones in North Carolina and make the ocean, can I make you a star and believe in Jesus Christ? I said, Jesus, you didn't have to tell me none of that. I always ask you to come in my heart and drive me wherever I go, and you've been with me all my life. You had to take me away from my daddy and mama and give me a blessing nobody can ever read in the Bible. You taught me something I share with the world. If you can move a mountain and make the sea overnight, I share everybody in the world. And just because I got beaten with a cow whip, I had an alcoholic daddy, and he dealt in moonshine, bootlegged, probably had us kids hiding it in the back of the car. In Tupelo, Mississippi, Oprah had a place where we stopped, and I remember going into a basement at Graceland. All you can do is just question Miss Oprah about it. If it's a lie, my daddy told it. But I was told she fed us kids in Graceland in Tupelo, Mississippi. That's where we ended up back in the younger days. But there was so many things my daddy did with bootleg and moonshine and doing, cutting into sawmills and trying to make money. My daddy in the woods cut pulpwood and hit a stump. My mama lost the triplets. She had a miscarriage and she almost bled to death, my daddy said, but she lived. She lost 30-something pints of blood, but they got her back to life. Her name was Pearlie Mae Howell. My daddy was named Clyde Henry Bobby Howell. And his daddy is Cal Howell, discovered the Okinoke Swamp in Jacksonville, Florida. That's my daddy's daddy. But to make a long story short, there was like 17 of us kids, and I'm the one always got the beating with the cow whip because I was the meanest, because I didn't want to mind. And when we went to school, we went with croaker bag sacks, and when we got to school, our food would fell out of the bags where he put, you know, I reckon it's flip pancakes and possum and coon, whatever he can get, wildlife and rabbit. When we got to school, I was so embarrassed I didn't want to go into school because I didn't have no shoes. and the greasy bag fell out, and the guy traded me his peanut butter and jelly sandwich for it. But I spent all my life on yard duty, never seen a classroom in Jacksonville, Florida. And my daddy said, boy, why ain't you been in the classroom? I said, they don't want to teach me nothing, Daddy, because I'm too mean. I said, you raised us to help you do swamp food and set steel traps. But to make a long story short, I'm going to cut it off right there. I went all the way to the 12th grade and was passed, but I have never seen a classroom. But God said, I will drive you from here. If you believe in Jesus Christ, if you got a problem, ask him to come in your heart and he will drive for you. That's all I want to share about Jesus Christ and the Lord. There is a real one. If you would believe in me, everywhere I go sing in Jacksonville, Florida, the Gate Station, the Circle K's, come and listen at a true story when I sing about the Lord. He gives me the songs and I have them written and I study them and I go and I do the songs. But we're going to do this old song here for you. We're going to do another Johnny Cash and then I'm going to do my recording. I saw the light, I saw the light, no more than darkness, no more than pride. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow and pride. Praise the Lord, honey, I saw the light. Well, God, he reached me, he blessed me each night. He told me, don't worry, everything's alright. My God, my Savior, he's my Lord, he's my man. Praise the Lord, honey, I saw the light. And also when Jesus spoke to me the last time I was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, he says, Mr. Howell, I'm going to tell you, you can't run from God and the Bible. You live in a globe, you can't get out of each end. So if you want to believe in me, carry my story with you and I will make sure you live a long life. He called me in 1957 when I was born. I was supposed to be dead. But this little girl, Catherine, told me I had a dead arm on the left and I felt like an elephant sitting on me. She says, Gerald, you have to go to the doctor. My phone shows you having a heart attack. Well, Catherine Roberts in Jacksonville, Florida saved my life because she didn't want to lose me because I was a good-hearted old boy. And she's born, or her daddy and all, in, what's the name of the place her daddy's at, James?
Colorado.
Colorado is where her daddy's at, and Lord knows we can't find him. But anyway, my wife passed on and lost my two little kids. I just want y'all to know God's still driving me, and that hurt me real bad, but I love her, and I still cry about her and the kids every day. May God bless y'all. Believe in the Lord, and he will drive for you and take you a long way. And I'm going to do one more song, and then I'm done. He wants me to do Elvis, and I'm going to do him. I really hope I sound. I'll say 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, can you, don't you? Step on my blues when you you can do it as lazily all my blues when you can drink my liquor out of no fruit jar. Slander my name's all over the bar. Do anything you want to do. Lay off of them shoes and go. Lay off my blues when you can do it as lazily all of my blues when you. Thank you very much. May God bless you. That's it.